క్వాంట్ ఫ్యాకల్టీలో ఎవరిని ఉన్నారు వెళ్ళేవాళ్ళు? ఇందాక వెళ్ళారుగా కొంతమంది ఫ్యాకల్టీలు వాళ్ళంతా. సరే, ఏమన్నా డౌట్స్ వస్తే వాళ్ళని అడగచ్చు మీరు కాన్ఫిడెంట్గా. Caselate Organization X decided to refurnish the entire office by replacing furniture and ACs, and also replace the desktops of employees with laptops. The furniture includes tables, chairs, cabinets and sofa set. So we know that we are going to have tables, chairs, cabinets and then sofa sets. Next, the cost of each cabinet is 3 times the cost of the chair. So the cost of the chair is X. Cost of the cabinet is 3 times of it, which is 3x. Next, the cost of each table is 80% of the cost of the laptop. So we don't know what is the laptop cost. So if it is 100%, be careful, table becomes 80%. Next, the cost of table is 120% of the cost of AC. We also have AC. With respect to AC, table is what percent they are saying? 120%. 120% in the sense it should be 3 multiple, right? Do we have 3 multiple here? So let's multiply it with 3. Then it becomes easy for us. Are you getting? So can you multiply table alone with 3? What do you need to do? Laptop also multiplied with 3. Then values becomes, laptop is 300, 83 times 240. Now with respect to AC, 120% is equal to 240. Yes. What is the relation between these two numbers? 120 becomes double. Then 100% should become double. And AC must be equal to 200. Understand? Right. Next. And then what is there? The cost of sofa set, we also have sofa set here, is twice that of a laptop cost of laptop. Twice that of laptop. What is laptop cost? 300. 2 times of it? Okay. Next. Cost of the table is 21,000. Table cost is 21,000, which in terms of percentage, we know that it is 240%. The cost of the chair is 60% of the laptop. If you know laptop price, 60% of that which is going to be chair cost. Okay, right. So once if you know this value, let's try to calculate chair value. Is that okay? Now, right now we have comparison between percentage and then price. 240% is equal to 21,000. So with that, can we calculate 200%, 300%, 600%? Don't try to calculate 1% and then get 200% or 300%. Don't go with that method. Or at least, don't even use cross multiplication also. Cross multiplication in the sense, 21,000 is equal to 240%, 1% is equal to 240 by 240. And we want to calculate 200% into 200, 300% into 300. Yes, don't even use this. If you use this, definitely you'll get the answer, but it may take time. So for that, what I want to compare is, observe these two numbers, forget about 2 zeros here. Why? Because left hand side I have 3-digit number, right hand side also I want to take only 3 digits. So that comparison becomes easy. Are you okay? Now for right hand side, forget about 2 zeros. What is there? Right hand side, what is there? 210. Can you tell me the relation between 240 and 210? 8 is to everywhere it has to be 8 is to 7 only. So I know that 8 is to 7 is the relation. Now let's concentrate this. If it is 8 parts, what is 1 part value? If 200 is equal to 8 parts, what is 1 part value? Then subtract 1 part value, then you will get 7 parts only. If you subtract 25 from 200, you will get 175. How many zeros you need to add? 2 zeros. Using 200, what do you want to get? Next. Again, should I take 8 parts is equal to 300 and then 7 parts? Me bonda. Time taking kada. You already know 200%. To get 300%, what do you need to do? Add half of it. Yes. Now you need to add half of this number only. Again, I don't get more number of zeros for addition. So for that reason, I don't want to calculate 300. Let me think one more step. Suppose if I have 300%, what is our next step? 600%. Now, if I can calculate 600%, half of that is 300% only. So using 200, I want to calculate 600 but not 300. Ardhamainda? How do you get 600? 3 times of that number. Yes? Right. 17,000 3 times. 51,000. 500 3 times. Both add together. 51,000 plus 1500. 52,500. Half of it is equal to 300%, which is 26,250. Yes? Right. Now, here we got comparison, which they said cost of chair is 60% of the laptop. How do you get 60%? 50% plus 10%. What is the other way? 10%, double and triple. Ardhamainda? Right. 10%, double and triple. So we need to calculate that on laptop cost only. Out of this number, we need to calculate 60%. If you calculate 50%, will you get round figure which ends with more zeros? So I don't prefer 50% plus 10%. You need to write it. Ardhamavutunda? Instead, I'll go with 10%, double and triple. What is 10%? 26. That should be multiplied with 3. Double and triple, right? 26, 25, double. 50 to 50. And this should be taken 3 times. Yes? 5,000 3 times. 250 3 times. 15,750. Are you okay? Now when you know x value, you need to calculate 3x. That means 3 times of that number. 15,000 3 times. 45,000. 753 times. 2,250. 2,250. 45,000 plus 250. 2,250. 47,250. So every value is there. Come on. Now look at first question. In order to furnish a hall, it has to be provided with 4 tables, 4 chairs, 1 AC. What will be the cost of furnishing the hall? 4 tables and 4 chairs. Table and chair. Each table and each table together cost 36,750. So 1 table and 1 chair cost 36,750. Like that we need 4 tables and 4 chairs. To this, again, what more is required? 1 AC is required. What is AC cost? 17,500. 17,500. This is what we need to calculate. Yes. When you look at last 3 digits, I hope you can answer the question. Come on. Let's concentrate on last 3 digits. 750 should be multiplied with 4. That means double only. 750 double. 1500 double. Last 3 digits. And to this you need to add 500. Answer ends with first option. Come on. Right. Like that you need to calculate values. See, once after getting these values, you just need to identify how many tables you need, how many chairs you need, how many ACs are required, how many laptops required. Like that you need to calculate. I hope you can answer remaining questions. Can you do that? So can I start with the other set? Sure. A contractor undertook to do a certain piece of work in 16 days. He employed certain number of men, but 6 of them were absent from very first day. The rest took 3 days beyond the schedule to finish the work. How many men were originally employed by the contractor? Yes. Okay. Now, In the first case, I don't know how many people are there. In the second case, here also number of people information is not there, but you know that 6 of them were absent. Correct? If number of people decreased, what will happen to the time? Increase. Time increased by 3 days. So initial case with original number of people, work can be completed in 16 days, but now it is taking 3 more days. So total, so what is the time ratio? 16:19. Then can I say efficiency ratio is inverse, which is 19:16? That means initially we have 19 parts people, but now we have 16 parts. How many parts decreased? Which is equal to how many how many people? That means 3 parts is equal to 6 people. 1 part is equal to initial number of case. We have total 19 parts. 38 people. Third option. Over. Next. ABC started a business by investing 54,000, 60,000, 36,000. Respectively at the end of 4th month, A quits. At the end of 6th month, B quits. See, be careful, end of 4th month. That means A is already there for? If A quits at beginning of 4th month, he was there for only 3 months. Beginning of 4th month, if he quits, he is there only for 3 months. And then in the next month, very beginning, he left. So he is there only for 3 months. If he quits at the end of 4th month, he is there for 4 months. So that information, you need to be careful about this. At the end of 6th month, B quits. That means B is there for 6 months. At which time A rejoins. That means A is not there for 2 months. With the same amount he joined. Okay, there is no change in his investment. At the end of 10th month, C quits. So C is there for? When did C quit? After? At the end of 10 months. At the same time, what happened? At which time B rejoins. When did B left the job? After 6 months. And when is he rejoining? After 4 more months, correct? That means B is not there for 4 months. A is not there for? Continue. With the same amount. If the profit at the end of the year is 42,550, B share is, okay, right. Now, is there any change in their investments? After they rejoin, did they change their investment? No. So, can I remove directly 3 zeros and write simplified numbers? After removing 3 zeros also, when you look at their investments, all are 6 multiples only. 6, 9 times, 10 times. So investments are in that particular ratio, right? So A is not there for how many months? Then he is there for? B is not there for? He is there for? C is not there for? 2 months. C left at the end of 10 months, right? That means he is not there for last 2 months. He will be there for 10, 10, 10 gets cancelled. 9, 8, 6 is the ratio. Total how many parts we have? Total how many parts we have? 23 parts. Total profit is equal to 42,550. 1 part value is equal to by 23. The question is about B value. B is equal to 8 parts into 8. Yes? Denominator is prime number 23. Yes. In the numerator, is it a 3 multiple? Come on. 11 multiple? Come on. So, it is not so easy to identify multiplication rules here. And at the same time, because of this 0, which is a 5 multiple, and when you look at your options, all the options are having 2 zeros at least. So you cannot even identify the last digit also. Nothing can be done, you have to calculate. Cancellation with 23. Once, how much is left? 19, which is 195 only. Come on. 195 in the sense, can we take 9 times is not possible. 8 times. 8 times in the sense 160, 24, 184. That means 115 is left. 5 times and then is 0. Yes? Now again that should be multiplied with. So can I treat this number as 1850 as 150 less than 2000? 2000 into 8. 150 into 8. Come on. 12. Then answer is 14,800, third option. Yes. Again, which one? Total? First I calculated their investments ratio, which we got it as 9, 10 and then 6. Is that okay for now? Right. So investments ratio 9, 10, 6. A left at the end of 4th month and rejoined at the end of 6th month. Between those 2 months we have 2 months gap. A is not there for 2 months. That means he is there for 10 months. End of 6th month B left and at the end of 10th month B rejoined. 6th month to 10th month, 4 months gap. B is not there for 4 months. So he will be there for 8 months. C left at the end of 10th month. That means he is there for 10 months. Now the profit sharing ratio we got it as 9, 8, 6. Total number of parts 23 parts. Total profit is divided into 23 parts. The question is about B's share. B is getting 8 parts into 8. Now this you need to simplify this. 16 years ago A's uncle's age was 4 times of A's age at that time. 4 years from now A's uncle's age would be 1/3 times of A's age at that time. 2 years ago what was the respective ratio of A's age and then A's uncle's age at that time? 16 years back, after 4 years, the question is about 2 years back, correct? 16 years back, A and then A's uncle. A's uncle was how many times of A's? That means 1:4 only. And 4 years from now, it will be 1/3 times. Convert into improper 7/3. That means if A's age becomes 3, uncle's age becomes. Now can you tell me what was the difference between minus 16 to plus 4? Minus 16 to 0 present, present to after 4. Total 20 years gap we have. In terms of number of parts, for A, how many parts difference we have? And for uncle? If they are not equal, you know how to make it equal? Difference, cross multiplication. What is difference here? So second ratio must be multiplied with 3. Must be multiplied with 3. What is second ratio difference? First one should be multiplied with. So now I'll write 1:4 multiplied with 4. 4 parts and then 16 parts. Second ratio multiplied with 3. 9 parts and then 21 parts. Now for A how many parts increased? For uncle also? Because of? That means we can conclude 5 parts is equal to 20. 9 parts in the sense? 9 how many? 5 how many times is 20? 9 fours. 21 fours. 84. 4 times, right? Now the question was about 2 years back, right? After 4 years and 2 years back, what is the gap? That means you need to add 6 years or subtract 6 years. Subtract 6 years. 30, 78, ratio 5 times of 6, 13 times of 6. 5:13 final. over the difference between the largest and second largest of three numbers is added to the smallest number. Now the average of largest, second largest and new number formed exceeds the average of the original three numbers by 31. The largest number exceeds the second largest number by how much? See here, how many numbers are there? Come on, three numbers are there. Among those three numbers, were you given any relation among any two numbers, either in terms of a number or in terms of a percentage or in terms of a ratio? Come on. If you have three numbers, usually you get relation between first number, second number, like 20% more, 30% less, something like that. Or a first number to second number ratio, second number to third number ratio, like that. So that is what I am asking you. ఎందుకంటే ఇందులో ఒక టెక్నిక్ ఉంది. ఆ టెక్నిక్ చెప్పడానికి చెప్తున్నాను. మీ ఇద్దరే నన్ను డిస్టర్బ్ చేస్తున్నారు. లాస్ట్ బెంచ్, లాస్ట్ టూ, గ్రీన్ షర్ట్ ఆయన పక్కన. నిజంగా మాట్లాడుకునే ముచ్చట ఎవరిని ఉంటే బయటకు వెళ్ళిపోయి మాట్లాడుకోవచ్చు, ఎవ్వరు ఏమి అనరు. ప్లేస్ కూడా నేనే చెప్తా. వెనక ఒక పార్క్ ఉంటుంది, చక్కగా చెట్లు కూడా ఉంటాయి, చల్లగా కూర్చొని మాట్లాడుకోండి. ఇది ఎంత పెద్దగా చెప్పచ్చు అంటే అంత పెద్దగా చెప్తారు ఈ క్వశ్చన్ని. సింగిల్ షార్ట్ ఆన్సర్ ఇంటూ 3 బికాస్ 3 numbers ఆర్ దేర్. 2 numbers ఉంటే ఇంటూ 2, క్లోజ్ ద ఆన్సర్. ఏంటమ్మా కొంచెం 2 numbers ఉంటే ఇంటూ 2, 3 numbers ఉంటే ఇంటూ 3, బట్ ఎవ్రీ టైమ్ యూ కెనాట్ డూ దట్. దానిలో హ్యావ్ లిజనింగ్ స్కిల్. You should have listening skill. Every time you cannot do that. Under that also there is a logic. And that is what I was trying to tell you. And if you are not listening, how can you adopt that logic? ఈ అడాప్షన్ కావాలి కదా. ఒక్కొక్క వెపన్ వేసుకోవాలి లోపల బ్యాగ్లో. ఎగ్జామ్లో ఒక్కొక్కటి తీయాలి. అరే మనం వినటమే సరిగా వినకపోతే బ్యాగ్లో ఎట్లా పడతాయి? బ్యాగ్లో లేనప్పుడు వెపన్ బయటకు ఎట్లా వస్తుంది? So, if there are 3 numbers, this number into 3 is your final answer. If there are 2 numbers in the given question, into 2 is your final answer. So, how can you do that? When can you do that? So, sometimes in your question, they will give you the relation between first number, second number, or second number, third number, something like that in terms of a ratio. In some of other questions, they will give you relation in terms of percentage. In some other questions, they will compare any two numbers by saying more than by this number or less than by this number. So in this question, do you have any such information? In all such cases, if there are 2 numbers, answer is 2 times. If there are 3 numbers, answer is 3 times. This is the logic. If you are given a comparison either in terms of a percentage or ratio or in terms of a number, using the condition given in question, you need to write those 3 numbers manually and then need to solve. Ardhamainda? So for this question, this is what I would like to tell you. Into 3 numbers are there. 93 is your final answer. Even if you start by taking least number is x, second largest number is y, and highest number is z. Follow whatever they are saying for your answer. Finally you will get 31 into 3 as your final answer. వాళ్ళు ఏం అడిగినా సరే అదే వస్తుంది. ఓకేనా? రైట్. సో వీ డోంట్ హ్యావ్ మచ్ టైం, ఎందుకంటే ఇంగ్లీష్కి ఆల్రెడీ ఎక్కువ టైం తీసేసుకున్నారు మీరు. సో ఐ డోంట్ వాంట్ టు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ దట్ ప్రొసీజర్. టేక్ smallest number as x, highest number as z, second highest as y. Just follow whatever they are saying. Okay na? Right. Sum of 21,500 was invested in 2 schemes A and B on simple interest in such a way that interest earned from scheme A at 12% per annum for 6 years. Stop. What percent you get? What percent you get? 72%. E is equal to, what is equal? Interest or amount? That means 72% of A is equal to that earned from, interest earned from scheme B at 32% for 9 years. Don't calculate, let's write 32% into 9 upon B. ఎందుకు multiply చేయట్లేదంటే anyway you will get some cancellations, right? The time that you spend to calculate that number is waste of your time. That is what I would like to convey. Continue. What is the difference between the amount invested in scheme A and that amount invested in scheme B? Okay. 9 how many times? 8 how many times? See how easy it is. A by B is equal to, when I see 4 by 1, can I write it as 80% and then 20%? So among total, A gets 80% and B gets 20%. Question is about difference. How much is the difference? 60%. 60% in the sense, out of this number, you can take 50% plus 10%. Yes or no? Or 10%? Double, triple. Are you getting? 10%. 2150. Double. And then triple in the sense, answer must end with 200 only. Hey, ఏదో పోయింది. 10%, double, triple కదా, sorry. Triple means answer must end with 900. Yes. Three times is 12,900. Come on, fast. Arya sold an article at a discount of 25%, thereby earning a profit of 20% on the article. If the difference between discount given and the profit earned is 15 rupees, what was the MRP of the article? MRP in the sense? Market price. So now, the first case, they said 25% discount is offered. That means we will sell the item at 75% of the market price. And even in that case, what profit is made? Price by cost price as direct numbers 120 and then 75. I'll take it as parts or X, whatever. Market price is 120 parts, cost price is 75 parts. Is that okay? Right. Now you are given a number 15. What is that 15? Profit difference between discount and profit. What is our market price? Among market price only we have to give discount. What percent discount is offered? 25%, which is 1/4 only. Then what is 1/4 of 120 parts? Come on, 30 parts. Okay, what is profit percentage? Mentioned in the question, 20%. Profit percentage is calculated on how much is cost price? 25%, 20%. Difference between these two numbers is how many parts? Which is mentioned as 15 only. Then 1 part is equal to 1. 120 parts is over. Need not to be if it is 1.5 times. If it is 1.5 times, if it is in decimal, need not to be always. So that is the only reason why we don't verify multiplication rules with, can anybody fill the gap? We don't verify multiplication rules which are even numbers. We don't ఇప్పుడైనా కావాలంటే చెక్ చేసుకోండి. నేను 3 చెప్తా, 5 చెప్తా, 7 చెప్తా, 9 చెప్తా, 11 చెప్తా. వరస్ట్ కేస్ ఈవెన్ ఆడ్ అనేది చెప్తా తప్ప 2 మల్టిప్లై అయింది, 4 మల్టిప్లై అయింది ఇది ఎప్పుడు మనం చెప్పం. దిస్ ఇస్ ద ఓన్లీ రీజన్, బికాస్ ఇఫ్ ఈవెన్ నెంబర్ ఈజ్ మల్టిప్లైడ్ విత్ ఎనీ డెసిమల్స్ అయింది. 1.5 టైమ్స్ అంటే ఎంత? 6. అది 4 మల్టిపుల్ కాదు కదా. 1.25 టైమ్స్ అయింది 5, 4 మల్టిపుల్ అవ్వదు. అదే మీరు డెసిమల్ని ఆడ్ మల్టిపుల్తో మల్టిప్లై చేస్తే దట్ మే బి 3 or 5 or 7, 9, 11. ఆన్సర్ హ్యాస్ టు బి మల్టిపుల్. అందుకే మనం మల్టిప్లికేషన్ రూల్స్ కాల్ ఇట్ యాజ్ రీప్లేస్మెంట్ విత్ 2 people, 2 left, 2 join. Now, if the new average weight of the class is 35 by 6 kgs, what is the average of 2 boys who left the class? 2 boys average is always compared with, we should always compare their average with old people who left the class. Class average change అయింది కదా, ఇనిషియల్ గా ఎంత ఉంది? What was initial average? 30. Because of this replacement, what happened to the average? 35 by 6. There is a change in average. Why there is a change in average? Because of the replacement. So whenever you want to compare, if you want to compare new people average, that must be compared with old people who left the class. And old people average should be always compared with respect to new people who joined the class. ఈ ఇద్దరి మధ్యలోనే కంపారిజన్ ఉండాలి, ఓకేనా? రైట్. వాట్ వాస్ ద యావరేజ్ ఆఫ్ దోస్ 2 ఓల్డ్ పీపుల్ హూ లెఫ్ట్ ద క్లాస్? కమ్ ఆన్. దట్ మీన్స్ న్యూ యావరేజ్ ఫర్ హౌ మెనీ పీపుల్? 2 people should be compared with only 25. Yes? With old people, what was the average? With old people, what was the class average? With new people, what is the new average? So average is more with new people or with old people? That means new people average must be more than 25 or less than 25? More than 25. Average increased by how much for the total class? 5 by 6. That has changed for how many people? Amma? ఈ 35 by 6 అనేది ఎవరి యావరేజ్? హోల్ క్లాస్ యావరేజ్, 2 people? That means whatever the change happened here, is that for only 2 people or for the entire class? That means 5 by 6 is increased for total 12 people only. Can you directly add that number to 25? Because 25 is average and this is just a number. Now this must be converted to average for how many people? 2 people. 12 gets cancelled, 25 plus 5, 30 final answer. Over. Done everybody? Sumi and Raju say 1/5 and 1/3 of their respective monthly salary. How many people are there? Sumi and Raju. We have fractions. Among Sumi income, she saves 1/5. So I am taking Sumi's income as 5 multiple. I'll treat it as 5x because of the denominator 5. When it comes to Raju, he is saving 1/3. So what multiple it should be? So I'll take it as 3y. What are 5x comma 3y? Expressed in terms of words. They are incomes. They are incomes. And savings are 1/5 of Sumi. That means x. Not one part. Parts lo rayaledu kadamma manamu. What is 1/5? X. And how much Raju saves? Y. X comma y are their savings. Continue. The amount saved by Sumi is 3/7 that of by Raju. What was Sumi saving? X. And Raju? Y. They said this is equal to 3/7 or 7/3? 3 by. From this, can I take y to left hand side and then write x by y is equal to 3/7? I'll take x as 3 parts, y as 7 parts. Now substitute x is equal to 3 parts here. That means savings becomes 15 parts. 3y in the sense? 21 parts. Now you have every information in terms of parts. X comma y values are not there. Ardhamaipoyinda? Right. So now continue. What is now? What is there here? If the sum of their monthly salary is 36,000. Monthly salary in the sense income only. How much it is in terms of number of parts? 36 parts is equal to 36,000. One part is equal to, how much did Sumi saves? How much Sumi saves? Savings of Sumi. Savings of Sumi, X, right? 1/5 and tells kada, 3 parts kada. How much is 3 parts then? Over. Then 40 liters of a liquid A was added to a jar which contained a mixture of liquid A and liquid B in the ratio 3:2. As a result of which liquid B became half of liquid A. Wait a minute. Now we have two different types of liquids, A and B. In one container we already have some quantity. And on what ratio it has? To that we are adding 40 liters of liquid A. That means already we have 3 parts of liquid A, 2 parts of liquid B container. Yes? To that what is the quantity that you are adding? 40 liters of liquid. That means do I need to add 40 in the numerator or in denominator? Plus 40. Now this is a new content. Agreed? Agreed? Now continue. As a result, as of what result? After adding 40 liters to that, what happened? Liquid B became half of liquid A. Wait a minute. In the initial container, we have some quantity which is in the ratio 3:2, which has two quantities, A and B. To that container, which type of quantity we added? A. Is there any change in the other liquid B? That means even in the final container also, liquid B must be 2 parts only. And according to that underlined statement, liquid B became half of liquid A. Can I say in a reverse way, liquid A is 2 times of liquid B? How many parts is that? That means 3 parts plus 1 part is equal to 4 parts, right? That means 1 part is equal to 40 liters. At present, how much quantity we have now? Total, how many parts we have? We already know that 1 part is equal to 6 parts is equal to 240 liters of quantity we have now. Yes? Yes? Right. Among 240, from this, can you tell me what was the initial container? Initial container contains. Initial container contains 200 liters. Initial container has some quantity. How much quantity of liquid A was added? Then it became 240 liters, right? That means before adding 40 liters, how much was there? So initial container has 200 liters. That can be concluded from this. Of course, that point is nowhere related to this question. Just for the information purpose I asked. Right, next continue. What happened? Thereafter, 90 liters of new mixture is taken out from the jar. At present, what is a new container contains? 240 liters. How much quantity is taken out? Then how much is left over? 1. In this 150 liters, what type of quantities we will have? A and B. A and B in what respective ratio? 2:1. 2:1 in a? That means 100 liters of liquid A, 50 liters of B. What is the question? How much, what is the quantity of liquid B in the remaining mixture? Which is 50 liters. Followed? We used to take it as 100%, not just 100. Initial value or the starting value is always 100%. But my point is, when you got 6 parts is equal to 240, Do you understand how we got 6 parts? This 240 liters is the initial container which already has A and B in the ratio 3:2 ratio. To that, how many liters of liquid A is added? 40 liters of liquid A is added. And then now we have 240 liters. That means after adding 40 liters, if it becomes 240, before adding 240 liters, it was 200 only. That was the point that I was telling you. Yes? Right. Next, 2100 was invested in scheme A offering X% compound interest compounded annually for a period of 2 years. Amounts to, what do you mean by this? Amount, which includes principal and interest only. How much is our principal? And now by using this information 2541, can you tell me what was the interest obtained? 441. I want to calculate interest in terms of percentage. That means 441 should be calculated with respect to 2100 only. What percent is this? Come on. So for 2 years compound interest is 21%. Then what it must be for 1 year? 10% only? Yes? You know that, right? X% plus X% plus X square by 100. A numbers easy kada. 10% aite 21, 20% aite 44, 30% aite 69. ఈ 3 numbers finger tips మీద ఉండాలి. Okay? Right. So finally, what is rate of interest offered? Per annum? 10%. P rupees when invested for 2 years in scheme B offering simple interest at X plus 5%. What was X we got? 10 plus 5 in the sense? 15% per annum. Then for 2 years it becomes 30%. Earns an interest of 1350. Now can you tell me what percentage is 1350? Then to get 1% value by 30 only. To calculate principal, which is 100% into 100 only. 2 zeros, 3, 4, 5 into 100, 4500 is principal. What? Come on everybody. Completed? Right. So now, so let's see if we can get answer by using last digit verification or not. 1 plus 2, 3 plus 3, numerator ends with 6, denominator ends with 6. 6 into which number ends with 6? Either one, 2 options are there. So we have to calculate 600, 400 plus 500 and then 6 by 6. 1500 by 6 in the sense 250 plus 1 we are getting 251. Yes. Can you verify last digit verification? Checha? No, we cannot do that. Avuna kada? Yes. Because every option is ending with 6. So now for these type of questions, what do I do is into 4. In the denominator, how many numbers are there? Amma last bench, last person, gaddam kinda ala cheyi pettukoni nannu telugocha? Telugocha? Yes or no? Adi. Yes or no? Yes. అది ఎస్సా నోవా నీకు తెలుగు వచ్చా రాదా నాకు బుర్ర పాడైపోతుంది. గడ్డం కింద అలా చేయి పెట్టుకొని నన్ను చూస్తే నాకేమొస్తుంది? కోపం వస్తుంది. ఎంత కోపం వస్తుంది అని అంటే చాలా చాలా కంట్రోల్ చేసుకోవాలి. ఇవాల్టి క్లాస్లో ఒక 5 times కంట్రోల్ చేసుకుని ఉంటా మిమ్మల్ని చూసి. ఇంకా 6th time నేను కంట్రోల్ అవ్వలేకపోయా. అర్థమైంది కదా? ఇంకెప్పుడు పెట్టకట్లా. ఓకేనా? In the denominator, how many numbers are there? Only 1. Is that even or odd? So can you change 4 multiple in the numerator? Can you cancel 4 multiple in the numerator? If you have even number in the denominator, probably yes, you can cancel it. Yes? So you know that 4 answer must be 4 multiple. 4 multiple in the sense last 2 digits only. Can it be first option? Can it be second? మీ దుంపదేగా 4 multiple కూడా రాకపోతే ఎట్లాగా? Can it be third option? Fourth? Fifth? Answer is either first or second. Correct? Observe those two options. Second option is a consecutive numbers in reverse order. 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8, which is a 3 multiple. Come on. Is your first option 3 multiple? Yes, sir. First option is not 3 multiple, second option is 3 multiple. So let me verify answer is 3 multiple or not. Numerator 1498, is it a 3 multiple? No. Another number in numerator is 4. Is that a 3 multiple? No. So when you don't have 3 multiples, answer cannot be 3 multiple. Second eliminated, first final. అర్థం కాలేదు అంటే కొట్టేస్తా కూర్చోండి. 7 2 times, 7 once, 7 4 times into 4. చేసుకోవటం అంతే, తప్పదు. ఎస్, మాట్లాడాలి. Can you tell me what is 100% of x? What is 100% of x? X by 100. ఆ లైన్లో ఎవరు చెప్పారమ్మా? వెంటనే చెప్పారు ఎక్స్ అని. ఎవరు అమ్మాయి? ఆ లైన్లో నుంచి వచ్చింది ఎక్స్ అని వెంటనే చెప్పారు. ఎవరు? ఐ వాంటెడ్ టు అప్రిషియేట్ దెమ్. సెకండ్ గ్యాప్ కూడా లేకుండా వచ్చిన ఆన్సర్. 100% of x or 1 into x or x both are same, right? Now here అంటే కళ్ళతోటి చూసి ఆన్సర్ తొందరగా పెట్టచ్చు. ఆ వే నేను చెప్పడానికి ట్రై చేస్తున్నా. x% of 200 or 200% of x both are same. That means 2x only. So this value is equal to 2x. After calculating left hand side value, make it half, you will get x value. 6 4 times 24 48, 6 8 times, plus 4 4 times, and then 8 times. After adding these two numbers, we need to make it half. తీసేయండి ఒక 48 ని. 48 final answer. అర్థమైందా? Can we verify last digit verification? Yes, because options are ending with different numbers. Minus x goes to left hand side. Left hand side numbers comes to right hand side, correct? And these two, when it comes to right hand side, they become minus. Already right hand side number ends with 11 square ends with 3 square ends with sum ends with, that goes to the other side. Whether it is addition or subtraction, answer must end with. Next, can you verify last digit verification? Come on. No, you cannot verify it. Yes, but still 2016 is a 9 multiple. 2016 is a 9 multiple. In the denominator, how many numbers are there? 16. Is that a 9 multiple? At least 3 multiple. Answer must be first, second, third, maybe fourth, fifth, final. Yes, matladali. When I looked at these numbers, interestingly I found two numbers. One is 9 multiple, the other is right. First option, is it 9 multiple? Yes. Is it 11 multiple? No. Second option, is it 9 multiple? No. Third option, is it 9 multiple? Yes. 11 multiple? Yes. Fourth option, is it 9 multiple? 11? 11? Fifth option, is it 9 multiple? Yes. Come on. Left hand side, number ends with? That means x square ends with 1 only. Then x must be ending with either 1 or 9. 3 options eliminated. 400 minus 100. That means you will get 300 something only. 21 eliminated. 21 square will be in 400s, but we have only 300s. Done. అర్థమైందా? Right. Because I could see 7 to the power of 4, I'll try to convert every number in terms of 7 power. 49, 343, multiply 7 power 5 divided by 7 power 4 into answer. Now, చూస్తా ఉండండి అంతే. To eliminate under root value, we need to take square. Right hand side number ends with 9. This value ends with minus x into last digit. That means x into 4 goes to the other side. 9 comes to left hand side. Agreed or not? That means 4x is 5 minus 9 only. Ends with, come on, 4 into which number ends with 6? Either 4 or 9. I verified last digit only. I could see an interesting number, 11 in numerator. Do you have 11 multiples in denominator? Answer must be 11 multiple. Over. Answer. Relation cannot be established because whenever you see even number in exponent, that may be x square or x power 4 or x power 6. When you calculate factors, if the exponent is even number, you will get two factors, positive and negative. And even y also, exponent is even number. Come on. So for even y also, you will get positive, negative. If you take x positive and y negative, condition x greater than y. If you take x negative and y positive, x is less than. So when you get x greater than condition as well as less than condition, answer. Relation cannot be established. So ఇది బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్ ప్రాసెస్ లో మీరు ఆలోచించాల్సింది. చూడాల్సింది ఏంటంటే x ఈవెన్ నంబర్ ఎక్స్పోనెంట్ ఉంది, y కూడా ఈవెన్ నంబర్ ఎక్స్పోనెంట్ ఉంది. So both gets positive and negative factors, so relation cannot be established. Final answer. Close. Okay na? 3 into 8. That means 4 into 6 is a combination. Factors are minus 4 minus 6 by 3. Next, product is 6. Sum must be 5. 2 into 3 plus 2 plus 3 is a combination. Minus 2 minus 3. So if you simplify 1 by 3 and then minus 2. Right. And y values are minus 2 comma minus 3. X is greater than or equal to y. Is this entire equation equals to x plus 2 whole square is equal to 0? Then x is equal to matladali minus 2. 3 comma 2 plus 3 plus 2 is the combination. Factors are minus 2 minus 3 by coefficient of y square 3. How much is this value? This is less than minus 1 only. That means x is less than y. Product must be negative number. Matladali. And sum must be plus 4 only. Combination plus 5 minus 1. Product is minus 5, sum is plus 4. Factors are minus 5 plus 1 divided by coefficient of x square. Antena? 4 into 2. Sum must be 9. Then combination is 8 comma 1 minus 8 minus 1 divided by 4. This is minus 1, positive number 0.2. Minus 2 minus 1 by 4. 0.2. Minus 1 will be in between minus 2 and then minus 0.25 only. When you get in between condition, relation cannot be established because lesser condition, greater condition, both we will get. Avuna kada? Matladali. 2 into 18. Combination minus 4 minus 9. Sum is minus 13. Yes. Factors are plus 4 plus 9 divided by, that is 2, 4.5. Product must be 45. Sum must be minus 18. minus 3 minus 15 is the combination. Product is plus 45. Sum is minus 18. Factors are plus 3. Chalu. Plus 3 is in between these two numbers. Answer. Relation cannot. You don't need this fellow. If you see the condition in between, answer is relation cannot be established. Yes? Right. Okay, done.